back to my channel. If you are new here, I am so happy to have you. Thanks so much for all the support I've received recently. And today I have a fun video for you. I am finally decorating my entryway table and I can't wait to share it with you all. I'm really happy with the way it turned out, but I would love to hear down in the comments below if there are any home decor projects you are working on, or if you think there's anything I should change or add about the table. So anyways, if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, I have some more fun videos coming your way. So let's go ahead and get to decorating. Before we have fun decorating, I do need to quickly clean off this table. I had kind of been neglecting it since I knew I was going to switch things around, so I am going to give it a nice little wipe down with one of my favorite furniture cleaners, and that is Pledge.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now, there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go easy, easy on our tiptoes undercover.
All right, so here is kind of the inventory and smorgasbord of all the things I'm using. I'm using this balance from Kirkland's, some frames, some old books, a little lamp, a pillow, a basket, some of the beads I recently got at Hobby Lobby, and then I'm going to show you what I'm doing with a scarf. So when I'm done, I'll go back through and kind of tell you where everything came from, but these are our materials for today's little decorating project. So if you watched one of my recent haul videos, I actually posted that I was debating between two mirrors to hang above my entryway table, but they ended up both being way too small, and I actually already had this piece of artwork at my house, so I decided to display it here. And I just love that everyone who comes into my home is going to be greeted by this beautiful verse, and then I hung this little wreath above it just to kind of give it more attention and to add a little bit of greenery. I love this verse, and I like how they kind of aligned some of the letters in it to spell forgiven. So that is our first little touch to the entryway space, and now we have to dress up this table.
Lost again, going back around, dreaming of a time when I get things right. Lost in the shadows of a million stars. Shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are? Send a prayer if I'm out of luck. Send a little love and I'll make it back. Send me a letter and a bottle of wine, telling me I will be halfway hard, halfway hard. Sing to me if I lose my voice. Set a better route if I lose my course. Count on my company and I will come.
So I think the upper half is complete. I have my wreath with the picture, and then I have my balance or scale, and then I added a couple of little tea light candle holders, and then a little picture frame that kind of looks like shiplap. My sweet little baby in there. And then this little piece of greenery, which was in my haul too. And then I added some books over here. Actually, this is just a little wooden frame that I have laying down flat. I'm kind of using it as a riser. And then one of my husband's books. And then my beads that say blessed. And then just this tiny little lamp that adds just a nice little warm glow in here. And the lampshade is really neat. It's kind of a burlap, but there's actually a little bit of shimmer in it. So that is the upper half of the entryway table. I like it. It has nice little cozy details, but it's still kind of clean and streamlined at the same time. So now we got to get started on the bottom. All right, so I brought you guys down here on the floor with me, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to kind of fill or dress this basket. And I love when people use baskets and drape like cozy blankets that are just kind of lightly sort of cascading out of them. But all my blankets are either being used or they are too big for this basket. So one of my little decorating hacks, I do this a lot during the holiday season to kind of match my decor, but I just take an old towel that I'm not using anymore. As you can see, this one's pretty raggedy, and I just kind of fluff it and roll it up, and then I set it in to the basket. And then on top of it, I actually take a scarf that I'm not really wearing regularly that kind of matches the color scheme I'm going for, and I use it as like my blanket. So now I'm just going to take, let me scoot back a little bit so you guys can see better. I'm going to take my scarf and drape it over the top and kind of tuck it in so it looks like it is a full blanket filling up the basket. And then here on the edge, I'm just going to have it kind of cascading out and showing the little fringes at the end. So a little hack so you don't have to go out and buy tons and tons of seasonal blankets. If you're like me and you have tons of scarves, just go look through there and you may have something that works. So I'm going to set this down here at the bottom. And then once I get it in place, I'm probably going to re-fluff that just a little bit.
Save me when I am falling, save me when I am falling, save my love when I fall. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I'm in pieces. Oh, that halfway heart of mine is yours.
So here we are finally at the finished product, and I am just going to walk you through and tell you where everything came from. So the little green wreath at top, I actually just picked up at TJ Maxx, and I want to say it was $12.99. And then this beautiful frame with the Bible verse I got at Ross. Do not forget about Ross when it comes to home decor, because they have some great finds. I got this huge piece and it was only $19.99. The scale I got at Kirkland's, and I think it was $39.99, which was a little pricier, but I just think it's so unique and beautiful. I put some little tea lights into my votive holders, and those are from Pottery Barn, and they were actually a gift to us when we got married a few years ago. Then again, the picture frame I believe is from Hobby Lobby. And this little greenery piece is also from TJ Maxx, and it was $6.99. The beads that say blessed was a new find I just got at Hobby Lobby, and they were $8.99. And then the book, like I said, that's just one of my husband's books. This little wooden sort of riser is actually a picture frame, and it is by one of my favorite home decor brands, Mud Pie. And then this is actually just a little lamp that my husband has had for years. So I am putting it to good use. Down here at the bottom, this gift that says Our Nest was also a gift, and I believe it is also my favorite brand, Mud Pie. The scarf is actually from Ross too, and it was very cheap. Ross is also a great place to get cute little scarves. This basket I got years ago, I want to say at Marshall's, but I have seen it there recently, and I can't remember the price, but I remember thinking it was a good price for a basket. I'm thinking maybe $9.99 or $12.99. And then, like I said, this was a little gift. So I'm not sure where it came from, but it might be Hobby Lobby. And then the actual table, my mother-in-law got us, so sweet, and it was a find from Home Goods, and I love that it's stained kind of a color. I like all the neutrals that are really on trend right now, but I'm just the type of person that I like a little bit of color too, so I like that it has kind of a pop of that sort of blue teal. But here it is. I just love it. It's so warm and welcoming, and I just want people to feel that way when they come in to my home.